Alright. Hello, everybody. It's time I explain a couple of things. I'm going to be explaining why I did what I did. Anyways, let's start. But before I do, that's not only what I'm going to be explaining. I'm also going to be explaining why today, this day, May 14th, is a really sad day. So, so May 14th is a really sad day. The reason why is because it's been 19 years. It's been 19 years since I lost my older brother. Yep. I know I said it was 2004, but I accidentally, or I meant to say 2005. I forgot what year it was because I have short-term memory loss. Anyways, it's been 19 years since I lost my older brother. If you're wondering how he died, he died during childbirth. Yup, I'm not even kidding. He died during childbirth. That is, it's just sad for someone to die during childbirth. Like, like honestly, it's just sad to see someone die during childbirth. So my older brother, I'm not sure if you're hearing me from heaven, but I really hope you're doing okay up there. Now, everybody, let's have a moment of silence for my older brother that died during childbirth. Let's all have a moment of silence, everybody. No, but yeah, I said no to Jesse Devers because he always asked me if I was okay. But anyways, rest in peace to my older brother. I really hope he's doing okay up there in heaven. Feel free to send your condolences in the chat, everybody that's watching. I didn't really have the confidence until now to explain why I did everything I did that was wrong and fucked up. So, yeah, let's talk about the. I keep forgetting what I want to say because I have short-term memory loss. Anyways, I'm going to be explaining why I did everything bad one by one. Yep, one by one. I'm not going to explain why I did all at a time. So first, let's start off with not handling jokes. The reason why I was not handling jokes, it was because y'all know how people would always do jokes on me that, like, call me names I didn't really like or appreciate, even though I don't give a shit about it now. Like, I don't give a shit on what people call me now. Thank you, Azam. Anyways, the reason I was not handling jokes was because you know how people did those jokes on me? Well, some people, when I was in elementary and middle school, people would always do jokes on me similar to that. It's a solo. And it's just that every time when people do that, I just get flashbacks from elementary and middle school, back when I was being picked on all the time, even just for existing, or when I'm not doing anything wrong. I know I should have like accepted the fact that they were jokes, but I should have just let go of the trauma and gotten therapy early. But now I'm getting therapy for everything I did. Yup, I'm getting therapy now, guys. And I'm already getting help. And from the words of Lofty Animations 2000, even though I didn't listen to him, I almost said didn't apologize, my bad. Even though I didn't listen to him, which Lofty, I'm sorry for not listening to you if you watch this. When I first heard of the guy or got interested in Lofty, it was because both Lofty and I share the same birthday, except he's like 9 years younger than me. Fuck that guy. Fuck Azure. But I should have just gotten therapy and let all that shit go. The past is the past, and we're in the present now. So I'm gonna be going on my oh shit, wrong video. So I can just show you guys, you know. So so from the words of Lofty Animations 2000, from the words of him, as far as the jokes go, just remember that your friends who make jokes are trying to have a bit of fun in live streams. It happens all the time, and they're not trying to offend you in any way. Yeah, Lofty, I'm deeply sorry for not listening to you, dude. It was just I'll try to listen to you from now on, even due to the fact that we share the same birthday, except you're 9 years younger than me. But yeah, I was still learning about the internet back then, like relearning everything that I forgot about. So y'all could have just been patient with me. Now, let's move on to all my misogynistic shit. So people say that I'm misogynistic. Lofty's okay, yeah. Even though I don't talk to him since he don't like me. But now let's go on to the misogyny. I want to talk about that. The reason why the reason why I keep stuttering because I keep forgetting my words. I have short-term memory loss and I can't help myself. Anyways, I apologize for, not saying anything. It was just that the reason why I was calling girls sluts, it was because I didn't I didn't really like the way they were joking with me, even though I don't give a shit about it anymore. But I already learned my lesson now. On I mean, when I had to discuss so and the reason why I call those girls misogynistic names every time I feel like I'm being bullied or violated is because by one of my IRL friends, he told me that that if I get bullied like that, I should be calling people that. But then I had a discussion with it about my I had a discussion with it about it with my uncle. I keep stuttering. I had a discussion with it. About it with my uncle, and he told me that I can't be doing shit like that because two wrongs don't make a right. I should have just realized that two wrongs don't make a right. Me neither, but sadly you have to deal with it. But I already learned my lesson about the misogynistic shit now. Now let's move on to the to that reason why I made that Varless Karma video. I only made that video was because so I had a discussion with my with one of my IRL friends. One of them, a good friend, not like a bad friend. Well, even though he used to be a bad one, but now he changed as a person. But he told me that he told me that I tried telling him that it wasn't a good idea because that's going too far. I tried to tell him that, but he just wouldn't listen. Now, before you guys say anything, he already showed remorse to me for suggesting that video. He already showed remorse to me for that, and I forgave him. But at least he learned now, because we all learn from our mistakes. Not everyone is perfect, But the only people that don't learn are pedophiles, zoophiles, murderers, and all the horrible people. Now let's move on to the sexual harassment part. Like, all the sus shit I did, and each time I tried to stop it was so fucking hard at first. Now let me explain why I did that. To tell you all the truth, it's actually a secret of mine that I've been keeping for a while. I have been groomed back in 2021 and sexually harassed a few times ever since then. And I've been groomed a lot as well. So let's talk about 2021. So in 2021, I was just chilling in my math class as usual, doing my work and all that. And my 6th grade math teacher thought I was not doing my work when I clearly was. And then later on, he had the fucking audacity to threaten to sexually assault me. I mean, she, my bad, she, not he. I keep forgetting that my teacher's a girl. Well, my 6th grade math teacher was a girl. I've actually been groomed back in 2021. So basically, and then later on, the reason why I came home from school late was because she told me to go in her classroom. And then later on, she proceeded to touch all my private areas. She tried to touch my private areas. She actually fucking did try to touch my private areas. The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm still traumatized from it. But thankfully she's locked up, so I don't have to deal with her anymore. And that was another reason why I, falsely accused someone of being one. It was because of one of my past traumas. Bless me. But yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of shit lately. And to make myself feel better, I thought the sus jokes would make me feel better. Because I used to find that shit funny, but I don't find it funny anymore. And the reason why I sent that disgusting request was because when I was watching that AIS stream, VGP wanted to know who the fuck told me to do that disgusting request. To tell the truth, it was actually one of my IRL friends. So, so let me tell you something. The time I said that was during my last day of was after my last day of middle school party. Like, where I finally got the fuck out of middle school, right? And then, and before I got home, I told one of my IRL friends, even though he's now in a different school, about my online acquaintances that I like to hang out with all the time. And then he found out, and then he found out that that we also send video requests. So he gave me the idea of a disgusting video request that he thought it was funny. But before he went to a different school, like before on the first day, he was only in my high school for a few days and that's it. Actually a few weeks, my bad. I meant to say weeks, not days. Ignore that part, please. But yeah, and then I told him that I can't be saying shit like that because I realize now I'm 15 years old and I know better than that. I know better than that now. I should have realized it at first, but now I understand now. I actually understand what everyone is saying. Now let's talk about all the times I've been groomed online. About all the times I've been groomed and sexually harassed online. About the part where I was groomed, well, online. I was groomed by Anthony Joseph Realmuto. How do you say the name? He actually sent me a picture of his private area. And I'm still traumatized from that. Extremely traumatized. I was scared and traumatized. That shit was just too depressing. And scary. I really didn't deserve that at all. Now let's talk about the sexual harassment. I've been sexually harassed by Shamrock a couple of times, and I really didn't appreciate it. I mean, I was only a. I mean, that makes Shamrock a creep, even though I'm considered as one for now. But I already learned my lesson. And I also been sexually harassed RL. Now I'm going to be explaining another reason why I did what I did. Well, to tell you all the truth, the reason why I acted like a jackass to everyone was because I've been through child abuse back in 2017, 2019, 2021, and 2022. So let's talk about 2020. No, 2017 first. So in 2017, my older cousin came to spend the night with me and my sister for a few weeks, right? Well, I mean a week. Well, actually, it was a week. And during that time, we were all playing Wii Sports Resort, right? That's actually a pretty good game. Y'all should play it. When I was playing Wii Sports Resort with him and my sister, I actually lost at a game and I got mad, causing me to use the word stupid. And then my dad, I mean, I was only a little kid. I couldn't use it back then until I was older. And then when my dad got home, he heard me use the word. And then he told me to go to my room. And then he said I was grounded forever. For fucking ever. But he was just upset and he won't do it again. So he already learned his lesson from that. I actually forgot the times I was abused back in 2019 and 2022. I'll try to get my memory fixed and I'll explain those too. Now let's move on to 2021 about my child abuse. So, in 2021, during my math class, I was asleep. Yes, that I was in 7th grade back then. I was sleeping in class, and then the fucking teacher came out of nowhere and smacked shit out of my head. He smacked my fucking head, and that shit was just fucking painful. I couldn't even speak to anybody for days. I'm still traumatized from that. I'm still traumatized from that happening, and I still get flashbacks from it. and and to cope with my, you know, to cope with my sadness and move on from it, I want. That's why I did those sus jokes, because I thought those jokes were funny and a perfectly good way to tone down my depression. But I'm getting therapy now, so y'all don't have to worry. That's why I acted like. That's why I've acted such a huge asshole to everyone. And everyone I hurted or acted like an asshole to, I know that y'all are against me, but I just wanted to say I'm sorry for being such a dick to everyone and to all of you guys. I'm extremely sorry for doing that and for doing all that inappropriate shit, you know. But I was planning a. Hold on. I know this is off topic, but I was planning a video about Pierce Ward Jr.'s origin story and why he was created in a lab. If you're wondering who he's based on, he's actually based on a character from one of my from one of my childhood book series, which is Little P from Dogman. But and again, everybody, if you don't forgive me, that's okay with me. I just want to let you guys all know the reason why I acted like this. Not only that, I watched a ton of inappropriate shows that made me think that those jokes were funny and were okay, but now I realize that they weren't. But everybody, I hope y'all can understand me and know what I'm going through and why I'm helping myself. Anyways, everyone, this is me signing off, over and out. And may God bless everyone here.